And thank you for joining me on this Minecraft adventure. We are in hardcore mode, and as you can see, we have a world border around us. This border challenge will start us off with a 16 by 16 square, and every 5 minutes, the radius will grow by 1 square. So let's jump right into this adventure and get going here collecting some wood. One of the things I'd like to mention is that I do have mods on, but everything is basically for visual mods. I do have a mod here for a map and for trash can, as well as a little bit of inventory sorting. But beyond that, one of the rules I have set in place is I cannot use beds to sleep. It's impossible. I set it up so that there's no way for me to actually sleep in a bed. So thank you for joining. I'm just gonna get going right away. I'm looking forward to seeing what the borders unwrap as time goes by. The way it's set up right now, one Minecraft day will have the border expand by 4 radius, 8 diameter. So it's not moving fast, but it's moving fast enough to keep it entertaining. Well, look at that. We have a beehive. So this is actually an old data pack that I found online that created this world border, and I had to do a couple things to the data pack to allow use on the newer version. It wasn't too hard, but it did take a little bit of learning to update a few files and folder names, but this is exciting. I'm happy that I was able to figure this out. I had thought of the idea, was it yesterday or the day before, and I was really excited to figure it out, and then I ended up finding that somebody had already done it, and that allowed me to have most of it figured out, except for just did I put that in the right spot? Except for, sorry, just touching up a few of the files. Let's see here. All right, let's start get wood. Start getting some tools here, and we're just gonna go down and grab some stone right away. But this is season 1, episode 1 of this challenge. The season will end when I perish. Hopefully that is not for a long time. But if I do, then we find a new world and we try again. Alright, we are in this. Hello and welcome. This is my hardcore challenge using a world border. Hello and welcome to my hardcore world border challenge. Today we are going to start off in a 16 by 16 block area, and the border will expand at 1 radius or 2 diameter every 5 minutes, making that 4 times per Minecraft day that the border will expand. This is a data pack that I found online from an older version of the game, but I fixed it up so it works on the newest version. So we are on the newest version of Minecraft right now. I will not be using beds to sleep. As a matter of fact, it's impossible. I set it up so that I cannot sleep. And I had to briefly create the world to use the data pack in non-hardcore mode, and then I had to adjust the file in the utility in order to turn it back into hardcore. But we got it all set. I'm looking forward to seeing what our world expands into. We're gonna just go ahead and get started here. So this is Season 1, Episode 1. The season ends when we die. And when we do, we will start a new season and a new world. And, alright, before I do this, it looks like we have a beehive here. And there's one here as well. So we're just gonna go ahead and leave them alone. It's a nice addition. So I did pre-scout these seeds, or this seed at least, just so that we would have things somewhat nearby. So some of the bigger landmarks and other places, such as a village. I think we have a mansion nearby, and they're within a few hundred blocks of spawn, so it's still going to take a little bit to get to them, but I wanted to make sure that we had these things available if we wanted to do them, just because otherwise we might not even see such things in here. So I'm excited for that. I did not know there was beehives here though, so that's pretty cool. Should probably mark off the corners of where the world started here. I don't think we had an update yet, so let's just go ahead and if we did, it's not too far from. I just want to mark these. I should probably make something so that these stand out. I don't have, well, I should be able to make charcoal, so we can get some torches going right away here. Just a couple more blocks up so we know that that's the one. With this one. And this should be an interesting series. This is the first time I'm doing this type of thing. You know, limiting your access to area and supplies. It just seemed like a fun idea to see how differently you go about things when you are limited in space here. So we're just so used to having the entire world available to us, unless we're doing something like Skyblock. Alright, let's make, well, let's make some tools first. Oops, that was not what I was trying to do. There we go. We'll get some why did I make another one? That's right, we'll use it for something else here. There we go. Get us a nice little pickaxe here. Go underground. Get us some stone. Now, one nice thing about this is we shouldn't have any mobs spawning right away. I think we do get a little bit of grace with that. So we will have a little time to get set up here. Make ourselves something safe to be in. We got some copper down there. Can I grab that? No, not with... I don't think I can do that with stone, a wood. So we have... Well, we made that extra one, might as well use it, huh? There we go. Got a little cobblestone. Put that down there. And we'll just get ourselves some copper while we're here. It's just gonna take a while. Let's just grab this and go back up. Don't need it this second. We got some for tools if we need it. Alright, let's claw our way back up there. Let's grab a piece of dirt so I can get up. And, let's take this back. There we go. Excellent. It looks like we have expanded by 1. So it should expand once during the day, once at dusk. What would it be, once at dawn? Or once in the middle of the night and once at dawn? Right, what am I doing? I'm walking around in circles. Let's... No, this really doesn't do anything. I'm lucky I didn't hit that. Ooh, we got a seed. Excellent. We have a source of food. We have 2 seeds. Excellent. We have a cat here as well, if you didn't hear one of the 2 cats here. He just jumped up. Looks like he's about to take a little nap. Let's make a furnace. There we go. Let's get a little wood cooking here so we can get some charcoal. And do that. Let's wait for the charcoal to come out and throw it in there, so we're not wasting wood. Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. And then we'll take another one and make a couple torches so we can put them on the starting corner mounds that I made. There we go. And there we go. We got 4. We'll just go ahead and mark these and give us a little light at the same time. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna take these out. A little room for our little pillars here. Maybe we'll make them out of stone or something once we have some. Did I put them on the other ones already? I did. Okay. Excellent. Do we have a hive on this one? Where are the hives? Make sure I'm not chopping them down. We got the one there. Was there another one? Or was it just the one? Looks like it might just be the one. Okay. Cute little bee. Let's take this tree down. Ooh, you know what? Before I do that, let's plant... Wait, do we have water? Yeah, we have water. We found water down. somewhere over here. I don't remember where it was though. Oops, I probably should have marked that off. I really don't remember. Bummer. Okay, well, we'll have to do some... Oh, I think it was down here. I tried finding a lower spot I could go in. That was where it was. Okay. Good, good, good. Let's make a shovel. Let's make a shovel for now. Is it here? Do believe so. I'm gonna have to be careful though, because it is dark. Let us do this setup here to get up. Oh, I don't have to get up the same way. There we go. Dig this out, put some dirt around here. Probably have to get some light here for this to grow. Ooh. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this down. Oh yeah, is this what we were digging up before? It was. Okay. There we go. I don't have a hoe. We're gonna have to make one. And let's open this up a little bit while we're doing this. This is not ideal, but I think it's the only water we got right now. We'll make the best of it, and hopefully it is enough to grow. Let's get going. We got 3 seeds, that's exciting. Wooden garden hoe. Go ahead and I think I'll put them. Where did I just put those? Try and get the light. Let's break this. There we go. Hopefully that's enough. All right. Let's take our crafting table back. We'll get up to the surface again. Let that do its thing. I need to mark off. Oh, we have 2. Wait, is that? Oh, it is. Okay. It's exciting. We'll have to mark this off somehow so that we know it's... Shouldn't be touching it. Tell you what, let's do this. I'm gonna put some cobblestone blocks around it. I should at least. We'll get a fire going here. So we can clip these as soon as I have as soon as we have shears or bottles. Don't have sand right now. Alright, what do we have right now? We have some coal. That's good. I'm gonna make a little bit more coal. Since we basically have a way to make unlimited trees. Let's make an axe. Looks like it's gonna have to be... I use my cobblestone. That's alright. We're not gonna be... Well, let's take one of these cobblestone back. We'll add more later. Let's see here. There we go. Curious if you guys have ever seen a world border expanding challenge like this before. This one doesn't have a hive, right? Okay, I don't think so. Got an apple. If I mentioned that already. But we have an apple. Get this birch out of here. Also, I will not doing this as an animal-friendly run. I try to not take out the animals, so we'll find food in other places and allow them to keep me company here. Right, there we go. Get some flowers for our bee friends. Go. What would be the, we would call this a pacifist run, I believe. Let's get some of the dirt away from the hives here, so I can throw down some flowers near it, give them a little room to breathe. I do have a mod that adds sounds to the game, makes it a little more what's the word I'm looking for, ambient sounding. I don't think I'll be touching this tree if there's all these flowers around it, so that should be a pretty good visual indicator that do not touch. Go. You and does that mean we're gonna take these out too? Let's put these around it for now. Go. And let's see if there's any new grass around the borders, if we can get more seeds. Clear that up a little bit. And should probably mention that I'm gonna try making this series as little with as little editing as possible. It will allow me to make more videos and post them faster. And not be quite as hectic as maybe some of the videos that are already out there, which there's nothing wrong with. But this gives you something to choose from if you don't want a fast-paced video series. Allow you to hang out and hear my thought process as I go through this. And we're just, oh, gonna throw more flowers down. Might as well just paint the. Yes, you guys can make more bees. There you go. Enjoy that. Glad I could be part of your population growth system. Let's fill in some of these little dirt spots here. This one, probably put something around. There you go. Give a little walkway down there. Should I fill it? much water was down there. I'm gonna need some of that water. I just want to make sure. Yeah, well, we should be able to do this. I just want to make sure I don't. Okay, we can grab some water later once we have a bucket. And go back up here. Get some droppings from our trees. Little Mr. Pig. There we go. What else do we got here? Trim this down a little bit. Okay. What are we at here? Like 4 or 5 blocks we have increased in radius so far. My plan is to make these episodes about an hour and a half each. And what do we got over here? Looks like we have some new things opening up. Probably gonna do here is start to go down a little bit. Go a couple blocks under and start getting some stone and copper. So yeah, let's do that. Where is the best place? I think what I'm gonna do is probably gonna build a house at some point, a small house. But I think we're going to extend the underground for more of the storage, rooms, stuff like that, just because we don't really have a lot of space right now. But we're gonna need some room once mobs start spawning in. We're gonna need it someplace safe. Especially from, well, I guess all of it. But where do we start? Now I can go anywhere up or down, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but vertical downwards, that's completely open. As far as I can, it lets me go. I need a spot to start digging down and kind of a place to think about putting this home. I'm thinking maybe just clear some of this out of the way for now. Giving us a little room. And we can maybe plan on something here. Should I bring this down? Let's bring this down too. To move these workstations. And yeah. Maybe do one more. We clear out more area. Let's clear out more area here. Let's give ourselves another layer to expand into. I don't want it to be too hilly in this area. So we'll just do that, I think. There we go. go. So it's a little room here. Beautiful. And we're make one more shovel here. Boom. Should probably make a storage chest. That's a good idea. Oops, wrong one. And do that. Let's go ahead and oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Make ourselves a double chest right away. Let's take these down and get this dirt chunk out of the way. And I feel like that's a pretty good spot for a little roof over our head here. What do you think? By the way, if you have any ideas or comments for the series, feel free to leave a comment. I read all comments and will good possibility of replying to most comments. I'd like to hear your feedback. Is this a big enough area? I think we should be fine for a little pad here. It blocks this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I get too close to the tree. So I think we should be good there. Start putting something together. Oh, I do need stone. So why don't we let the grass grow a little bit here. Go underground once nighttime hits, and we will procure a little stone before we start building. Might need more wood too, I don't know. I should probably plant my saplings. Let's go ahead and do that. Not where we're gonna build the house though. Ooh, we have some more grass. That's exciting. Can we get any more seeds? Not quite. Any over here? A little bit. Wait, did I just get one? Oh, I got a flower. Flowers are good. I don't need flowers right now, though. Any more up here? Nope. Can't get this wood, though. Go ahead and do that. Make sure we're not chopping anything important down here. There we go. Sitting on 2 apples right now. Okay, sorry if I'm making you dizzy here. I think I might... Yeah, let's just go down. I guess it doesn't matter where the house is going to be sitting on here, but once we get some levels down where... Oh, get some coal. By the way, I have a glowing ore mod, and this is coal, as you can see at the top here. Wish it was a little more gray color versus iron color, but I'll deal with it. No biggie. Let's go ahead and carve some of this out. Get some copper. That's exciting. Can work on getting us some nice starter gear and armor. More or less the armor. Protect ourselves once we start getting... yeah, so I believe that hostile mobs cannot spawn outside of the world border. So honestly, I don't know how I feel about that, but that's just the way it is, unfortunately. Let's get some more torches. Use up our... Let's just get ourselves a nice little stack there. Oh, you know what? I made the chest and I didn't put it down yet. There. Go too far. Stray too far off there. Our first layer. Cool. Yeah, I got excited again. I thought it was iron. But this is good still. Coal is always helpful. Yeah, as far as mods go, it's mostly just cosmetic. You know, do have the mini map, of course, and inventory and trash can. But beyond that, the gameplay is basically vanilla. I would like to start looking at, actually I've been looking at create packs. I haven't really used any create packs before, but it kind of interests me. So if you guys have any recommendations of create type packs, FTB packs, that type of thing, my interest is more in like the engineering part of it, not so much magical, I guess, if that's the thing. Magic, I wouldn't be against it, but I'd like my core focus to be more on an engineering type of thing. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. I'll be ever so grateful. Alright. We did make a torch, so why don't we just put a little bit of this cheese lighting in here. Looking forward to getting lanterns at some point. But we'll just go ahead and use the torches for now. I'm going to dig out the area here that I'm going for. Forward in each direction. Keep it kind of tight for now, so I don't get too overburdened with whatever it is I'm doing here. Be nice to see some iron pop out. Go, let's take this out. Daytime should be upon us soon. Back up once it is. And we got some copper. Beautiful. But we have some stone, so that's good. Start relying on stone tools and be able to make our house. And did I bring... Yes, I did. Oh, we got two now. That's right. I didn't put it back up there. You need some sticks. More than that. Boom. Once we go back up, we'll set the chest down so we don't have so much inventory on us. What was it I needed? Pickaxe? As much as I want to use the wooden one, we'll just burn that one when we get back up there. Let's try to get this little layer out before daytime comes. There we go. Go. I think the daylight is coming up now, if I'm not mistaken. Start heading up there. We'll leave this for the next nighttime here. I am wrong. Okay, head back down. Knock out a few more of those chunks. Yeah. I like this world border mode. It feels different. Haven't really seen anything like this before. Kind of feels like you're in a, I don't want to say a prison cell, but like, you know, you're locked off. You only got so much resources in a small area. And although there's not really a lot of danger right now, that'll be changing once the world opens up a little bit. My goal is to... Did I do this right? My goal is to... I don't just want to run around and just like throw torches everywhere as the border opens. So my goal is to leave half of the world. I guess, what am I trying to say? If I have 32 by 32 blocks, I'm basically gonna leave 16 of those open, so half of the open blocks at minimum, so that we can spawn in mobs. And there's going to be a point where the area would be too big to sit there and fill in anyway. But that's going to be a while, and I need some of the drops that the mobs give anyway, so yeah, we'll figure that out. Alright, am I seeing daylight now? Maybe? No? It's okay if we don't. Let's go down a little bit here. Chisel out some more of this. We got the daylight finally. No? Still? Interesting. There we go. I think it's coming through. We're just gonna put all this right here for now. We did do a furnace. Let's put that there. And throw some of that in there. Ooh, I wanna get some stone for the house. A little bit at least, just for the what am I trying to say here? Foundation. That's the word. Get rid of some of that. Birch I'm gonna use for the house. And let's go ahead and we'll fry up the copper after that's done. See what we got. What did the world open up for us last night? We got some grass, potential seeds. We got a tree. go ahead and X that down. Get some apples. We'll go and check on our seeds and see where they're at. I know they're not done yet, but see where their growth is at. Chop this down. Make sure that there's no beehives on it. Doesn't look like it. Alright. When I was looking for the world border data pack, came across some other interesting world border data packs. One of them, remember, is you basically unlock a world border radius every time you have a unique item in your, like, each time you pick up a unique item for the first time. So it's kind of interesting to... Oh, you're just dripping. Look at you. I think that's kind of an interesting concept. That I might try that at some point to, you know, unlock the world border by having new unique items. Is this safe? I think so. What else did I see? I think I saw one that said that you unlock a world border every time you gain a level. That was interesting. Which, especially if you're doing hardcore, where does the experience, do you get less I forget, it's been a while. Do you get less experience? I shouldn't say less experience. Does you get less levels the higher level you are? If that makes sense. I'm gonna have to look that up. Alright. Oh, we get about mid-growth here. That's cool. I don't have any seeds, I think, so still waiting on those to grow. And those bees are still doing their thing. Let's chop down this thing here. There we go. I'm not too worried about getting a bed for a respawn point, since we can't really respawn, and we're not going to be far enough away that we're going to need a compass for a while. Not that it would matter, because it's a point here anyway. Until we... hopefully, until we open up the world quite a bit. I'm hoping that we can make this season last quite a while. I am a little bit rusty at Minecraft. Not gonna lie, I haven't been playing a lot of it in the last 5 years or so. A lot of updates and things added that I have not really touched much, so there's gonna be a little bit of learning on my end here. It's also kind of exciting to learn some new things that have been implemented that I haven't got to mess around with. Let's go ahead and make another axe. Bees are having a good time over there. Oops, we need stone from the chest. Thank you. And there we go. We have ourselves another axe. Perfect. We have an apple. Excellent. 3 apples now. There we go. And is this... looks like we can cut down some of these over here. the wackany bees on the way up here. There we go. Let's just go ahead and get rid of some of this, maybe not the axe. We cannot hit anything outside the world border. Having a hard time saying that today. Got some grass, no seeds, no seeds. Trim this down a bit. Oh, hello bee. How are you doing today, viewer? Hope you're well. Let's grab this tree over here. I think we could probably start building a house already then. I think we have enough wood, stone to do what we need to do. I don't have any glass for windows right now, but we can make other things work. Just use some fence. How do we want to do this? Let's take a look at while we're up here. Let's grab some more of these. Oh, we got another seed. That's exciting. Let's go and plant that right away. Sorry, I know I'm getting distracted. Welcome to Squirrel-O-Vision. There we go. I'm just gonna break this while I'm down here. Okay. That's fine. Build right on top of these trees. So I'm wondering if I shouldn't let the border open a little bit more. Or I don't want to just build completely underground. Wouldn't be fun, would it? We're already so limited in space, it would feel kind of claustrophobic, I think. Let's grab that. I'm gonna put some torches in the middle here for now, just as a temporary light holder. Put some light by our friends here. And yeah, let's clear out room this way. I think that is necessary. We did a little bit of terraforming over here. Where do we go though? Well, I guess we'll just let's see what we'll know it when we feel it when we're done. How far we dig out here. Let's see how far out we are. Looks like we're about 10 blocks radius out so far. And how do we feel? Let's get rid of some of this stone. I don't know, maybe I'm being a bit excessive here. I don't think we want this much space. We do have our beginning light there. Okay. Are we in dark already? You. Just peel that away. I think that should be good. This little dit up here. So just just have a sheer cliff over here. Beautiful. And one more shovel. There we go. Nice little stone shovel there. Get here. Could do. There we go. Go. There's seed chains, no seed. It's okay. I'm looking forward to getting some bone meal so we can get wheat growing faster, since I have another sustainable food source that is not of the animal origin. Look at that, we got apple. Looks like we have one mature. I want to hold off on doing that until its neighbor is also mature, so accidentally break one that's almost finished. So yeah, I won't be expanding any torches for a little bit yet. Allow us to get some of our... That's not what I wanted. Does the garden hoe actually give us anything extra when we are wrangling greens? I know it would if it had an enchantment on it, potentially. But I don't remember how it works with just using it as it is. Get extra apples or anything like that. Or extra seeds and wheat and such. Guessing no. Doesn't look like it. Plus some of these things could have changed, from the last time that I really seriously played. Sometimes they do change stuff like that. Ooh, grass. Oh, that was a flower. No luck there. Do we have any more grass up here? We'll be fine once we get one or two wheat growths and harvests. So we shouldn't have to deal with too much of a food shortage. Well, we're still dealing with the issue that I need a bucket right now to get us some water. So I don't think we have a big water source coming up anytime soon. What do we do next? Do we start the home? I think we start the home. Let's map this out. We're gonna want it to be over here, and I started the hole over here. That's fine though, no biggie. Let's pick this stuff up and move it. Before we have too much stuff that we can't carry here. And I think we will move it. I'm just gonna move it like right. I still don't think we have enough space here. Let me just measure this out. 4, 5, 6. No. So I do 7 here. I could do. This is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that'll be fine. Still a little bit close to the trees, but whatever. No biggie. And then we'll go 7 over. And that will make us, that is 7, right? Yes. Let's just lay this out for a second here before I actually put down our actual blocks here. We got 7 by 7, and maybe we can just carve out a little nook over here. So maybe do, what would that be? Is this right? Let's see. What am I thinking here? This was open. So, why am I using dirt to pick up dirt? Okay, yeah, because I want a window here. But I want to maybe have a window that I can put over here too. Is that possible? I think it is. I think we can do that. We're gonna have to move this a little bit. I'm gonna extend one more out. It's already daylight. Extend this out. We'll do some more terraforming over here. Pull this away a bit. But there we go. Gives us a little extra room and a little fun geometry to play with. Which direction do we want the door? I'm thinking maybe we face the door towards. Do we face it towards the bees? That might not be a good idea if there's mobs at the door. I need to get rid of them. So maybe we do it over here. think that's good for me. I'm okay with that. Put that right here. That'll be our doorway. Let's go ahead and replace the bottom here with some... Did I get the stone? I did get the stone. I need more stone. Let's also place our chests down. Put those over here for now. Chest and maybe a little work area here for now until I figure out the full layout. Boom. Okay. A little homely. Put it against this wall over here. And we will work on our flooring at some point once we have it. But what was I doing? We need more stone. So I'm just gonna kind of start here. Give us a little texture. Go. We have our foundation. And where do we go from here? Let's go ahead and make ourselves some stripped oak logs as our... what the word is here that I'm looking for. That's what we're gonna do. Corner pieces? Drawing a blank here. Think that'll work? Would I also do that to the doorway? Could probably put some straight up regular logs here. I think that could work. And our doors, how tall are our doors again? Do that. Let's place these. I like these doors just because I can see what's on the other side. Okay. Do that. And then we will do that. That should be fine. Let's get us some birch. Should we do birch? We should do birch. And let's get rid of some of this stuff. I have a little bit too much stuff in my inventory right now. It's making me a little nervous. There we go. I think we need much of that right now. Okay. Start setting up a perimeter here, get a wall going. And we'll carve out some windows after well, we can actually, I kind of planned out for the windows anyway, so might as well just go for it. We will do windows between there. Can I do a window there? Will it look good? We'll go for it. Let's do this though. I'm gonna slightly alter my plan here. We'll do that, and then the walls will match where we put the window. What about over here? Knock that out. Knock that out. There we go. Give us a little room to breathe here. We got that. Let's keep going. I am not great at putting together structures and houses. That's one thing I plan on improving on as much as I can. Finding some good YouTube tutorials help me out. That's kind of why I'm building the way I am right now instead of just a box. So thank you to all of you creators out there that help us little guys out, teach us how to do things and make things look good. And from here, I wonder, where am I at? Let's go ahead and put some, let's see here. Okay. Go one more level, I think. And then we're gonna throw down some oops, that's not right now. Actually, no. We'll put that there. There we go. Restrip. See, that's what we have to deal with though. Maybe. Okay, we'll figure this out in a bit. Let's get that on there. We will actually take this down. Because that was supposed to be basically a decorative. Right? Is that a turn? No. That's not a corner piece. That is a corner piece. There we go. Looking all right. My plan is to do well, I was going to do a layer of something up here next. I don't want to close this off yet. I want to be able to put a little bit of a roof on here. I need to plan that out, and I need some ladders so I can get up and down here a little more easily. While building this, let's move this while we're here. Give us a little space. There we go. Okay. We'll have to figure something out a little bit better here. We can bring it down now that carving this out, so let's go ahead and do that. Bring that down. And is that even with that one? Oops. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Go. The grass to build up there a little bit. We are gonna be... Oh, and speak of the devil, I was just gonna bring up that we should be seeing mobs start spawning soon, and they did. Let's go ahead and make some fences here, so we don't have things popping through our windows here. I don't remember how to make them. Hey, look at that. Do you remember? I don't know why I'm doing it like that, but here we go. I'm owning it. Right, let's pop these in. This will be our temporary windows until we can get some glass. I'm okay with that. What I was thinking here, yeah, let's go ahead and strip these two. I don't know, just so that those all match, and that should be fine for now. We need one more. No, we need a couple more here. Make a few more. Oops. Okay, let's not build craft like that. I gotta figure out my key bindings here. Excellent. We have some protection. Dig it. Let's go ahead and take those down. Looking okay. Okay, getting a little bit hungry here. Let's go ahead and fill us up a bit here. Some stone. Let's throw that up. And give us a little room. Let's use that button. Let's go ahead and start cooking us up some copper. Oh, and we have these fun little things. Which direction? Oh, was over here. We're gonna go down. I do not have the means to protect myself from these things right now. Nor would I want to try to this early. So, yeah. What do we want to do for floor? Probably gonna have to move these over a bit. Which let's see, I gotta... Let's make kind of a temporary staircase over here for now. Crafting table. There we go. And let's make some stairs. Oh, and it sounds like we have ourselves a Enderman. Excellent. There we go. Hear the Enderman running around up there. Okay, so our area's gotta go that way. It's have to, but that is the direction it's currently going, is this way. We'll carve us out a little space down here. Might have to should we do for flooring? Stone might not be bad. I think we're gonna do stone. Maybe not the most fancy, but it's not the worst in the world either. I'm gonna do this. Let's do this. Let's move stuff around so we're not digging this out weirdly. There we go. Okay, I lost my direction already. Okay, this way. And let's just try to hide from these things. Don't want to be getting attacked. Where's this sitting? We're good. What about here? Yes. Definitely need a roof on here. At least we have a little bit of a buffer though. Like, I wonder how... Nope. Nope, we're not doing it. Nope, nope, nope. We don't even have any armor yet, do we? Nope. Okay. Yeah. You know. We don't get so cocky there. Funny. Okay. This should be empty, right? Yeah, you stay up there. Some room down here. And we'll work on the door ones just so we don't accidentally bust it down. Is daytime coming up? So, is it looking up here? Okay. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. You just scream your little heads off. Be hiding down here. My little safety zone. Go. Sounds like they're having a good time up there. A little party in the sun. Wishing them the best on that. Okay. Oh, and our Enderman friend is trying to join the party. We'll just let them do their thing there. And hopefully we'll just stay away and not have to deal with it. There we go. Some more. That's right, we need some texture anyway. Shouldn't just be using all... Okay. Excellent. Should texture the floor a bit. Don't know if I'm completely keeping this. But we do need a staircase. Because I'm not going to just have a ladder going down. That's something we're not going to worry about right this second. But I do want to put a trapdoor down just in case I need to run down there and if there's anything chasing me here for now. But yeah, we got ourselves a little room, a little area here with some extra room that we can expand for as much as we want down here. I'm wondering, since maybe on this first level we're gonna want to keep this area closed off. Later levels, what is making that noise? Oh, it's the bees. What is making that popping noise? Yeah, we need to get some iron so we can process some of that. So maybe on our next night shift, we maybe dig down a bit, just dig straight down to positive 16 and see if we can't procure some iron. We can check and see where our world border has opened up here. If we got any more seeds we can grab. I bet our wheat is probably ready to harvest, so we can get some seeds from that and start growing some more. A ton of room down there, but hey, look at this. Can we get something? No seeds. Another one popping out soon. Look at all these flowers. We do get some rotten flesh. That's exciting. Didn't realize there were zombies over here. There we go. So yeah, it looks like that's where we started at the corner, and that's how far we are right now. So it looks like we've got about our... I think we've about doubled our world border since we started. That's exciting. Let's chop some of this wheat down. Ooh, we got bone. Ooh, that means we have bone meal. That is excellent. Now we just need some water up here so we can actually, like, plant a substantial crop. Oh, there's water here too. Oh, hold on. What can we do? Do something here. Oops, that's not the instrument I was trying to use. No seeds. Ooh, arrows. We're getting all sorts of presents here, aren't we? Let's carve ourselves out a little staircase here. And oh, I am just using all the wrong things here. Forgive me. But look at this. We have some more area to grow in. Although it might be... Oh, what is going on here? Who is firing at me? Am I hearing things? Did I not just hear something firing at me? No, I hear bones. Where is it coming from? Oh, it's down there. Why is there a skeleton down there? Is that normal? Okay, well, we're gonna make this our temporary garden for now, area. I'm excited that we get some more water exposed. This gives us opportunity to grow some crops relatively a little bit quicker than I was expecting. And how many blocks are we away? I don't know how this works when it goes up, but let's go ahead and dig these out. go. Let's just get that. Take a few more down here. Well, good luck with that, Mr. Skeleton. Maybe you might catch me on one of those. Not too worried about it. There we go. And let's go ahead and... what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. That's okay. Okay. There's a little bit of light over here. And dig up a little. Let's go find our other garden. Is that what this is right there? Yeah. Look at that. Get ourselves some seed. Is that all I had was 3? Huh. Interesting. Okay, but we got some. Let's do this. We'll get that bone meal. Bone meal it up a bit. Get some more. Okay with that. We need it. And our other spot was over here. Okay, so that stuff is not holding. Does it have to be on the same level? I guess so. I guess that kind of makes sense. Let's dig this up. For some reason I thought that it could be like diagonal as well, but I guess it kind of wouldn't make sense, would it? Maybe a little bit. Can you stop shooting at me, please? You are just totally amped to take somebody out today, but I am trying to do some gardening here, sir. And I cannot do that with a skeleton shooting bows and arrows at me. I can, but it's not fun. At least I know we can take this back a bit then too. Got 11 seeds. We'll start back here. Oh, we need to pull this up again. There we go. And we will grow one of these with our bone meal since we have it, or a couple of these. We can just get some wheat and seeds right away. Replant that. There we go. And it gives us a few more crops. Excellent. And let's just, so we don't accidentally step on them, let's give ourselves a little buffer here. Excellent. There we go. Perfect. Oh, hey. Nice little pot of copper here. We'll take that while we're here. Thank you. There's more down there too. Perfect. I will take it. It is nighttime. What did I say I was going to do again? Go get some iron? So we are having mobs that spawn out here. Oh, and that's one of them. I think going down might be a good idea. Oh, that thing almost hit me. It was a little too close for comfort. I'm gonna... We got wood. I'm going down. You little screaming things have fun up here. I don't want to be part of that. We're just gonna do that for now. So the plan is to go down to level 16 and just kind of hopefully get a little bit of iron so we can do some of the things that we need iron for to do with let's before I do that, I'm gonna just clear this out a little bit. Go. Let's put a chest down here. We need a chest to put down here. To put a chest down here, so let's get some planks. Do a little magic there, and there we go. While we're at it, let's give ourselves another furnace to work with. Excellent. Put the furnace there for now. We will put the chest right there. I'm gonna use the rotten flesh to. Oops, you know what? Let's here. Let's do that. I don't need these. I don't need to make bread right now. Keep the ladders because I'm gonna need some to go down. Several to go down. Oops. Let's throw the copper there. We don't need a trapdoor right now. Didn't I move those out already? That much dirt. Yeah, that should be fine. We can use some of this other stuff possibly. Some ladders. Decent amount of them to get down to 16. Which should be about right. And let's go. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Well, it got us a few blocks further than I was expecting right away. I'm gonna make us a few more pickaxes while we're here. There we go. Boom. Not that many, but whatever. We can use them. Let's adjust if needed. Oops. Let's use up the one that's almost used. We are headed to 16. I believe that is where iron becomes most findable. Oh, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Was not expecting that. That's not good. What did I just hear? What was that noise? Is that a witch? There's a witch down there. Possibly the Blair Witch. Okay. Well, without any armor, we're gonna have to make some copper armor here. Which also means that I need some coal. So I think this is our plan at the moment. Was not expecting that. That could have turned out bad really quickly. Alright, I guess we'll let some of that cook out. How many do we need? 8. Let's get one more, and then we'll throw the copper in. I think we have some. I think we have some copper up here. Let's hurry up and get that before. Oh, we don't. That was all we had. Okay. Fair. I think that should be. I don't think that gets us a full set, but at least it gets us a decent amount. I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna take a peek. No, that's not a good idea. That's how you get your world ended. So let's not do that. I suppose we can dig out a little bit of rock on this next floor here while I'm here waiting. Go. Alright. And actually, it looks like we're a little bit over our hour-and-a-half mark where I kind of want to end the video. So, really quickly here, before I end this video and jump right back into episode 2, I just want to thank you for joining. If you like what I'm doing here, you know what to do. And I appreciate you. Hopefully we see you in the next episode. Thank you very much.